So this is actually really, really sad and embarrassing. This is Joe Biden. He's not going to just fall while walking up the stairs to Air Force One. He's gonna full on collapse to the ground just walking up a fucking flight of stairs. This is the President of the United States. Go ahead and check this out. Look how embarrassing this is.
Look at how he steps and look how I step. Watch how I run up ramps and he stumbles down ramps. Okay? Come on.
I mean, I don't even know what else to say at this point. Again, calling this a fall is hilariously whitewashing what happened. If you watch this, I mean, this is insane. I mean, he obviously he starts walking up, and what happens is he takes a tumble, but then he recovers, and then he tumbles again, and then he just straight. That's a collapse. That's not like a trip or a stumble. That's a total collapse. Obama had his little stumble on the stairs. Dude, it was like a literal millisecond stumble that he just kept moving through. It was nothing. So people trip. This is a total like you can tell this is an obvious sort of disconnect with the brain. Obviously, the brain is crucial in motor skills like walking and balance and stuff like that. And so you guys know that Biden is suffering from dementia. But this is not like a trip. That's a collapse. Because he's walking, he falls, but he rebounds, he's going back up, everything seems like it's normal, and then he collapses again. So I don't really know how much evidence you need that this guy is demented. And, liberals are super hypocrites, obviously. Everybody was talking about Trump not being able to walk up the steps, the toilet paper thing, which is fine. Everybody should talk about that. My opinion is Americans need to stop being idiots and have high standards for who they pick as their president. And so the president shouldn't be a guy who is too scared to do a press conference because he doesn't want to make a gaffe, which is like the most crucial thing for a president to do is to speak to the fucking people, right? And can't walk up a flight of stairs without collapsing. Again, this is not like he took a slight tumble, he rebounded out, it's all gravy. He literally had a full on, he collapsed to the ground, man. He collapsed to the ground. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So could this be from physical weakness? Yeah, it's possible. Certainly it's possible. Obviously, when you get old, your bones get real brittle. They don't have as much muscle on them. And also, keep in mind, do you want the President of the United States to be like one fall away from being, from the vice president taking over? Is that the person you want to elect? Because as you guys know, old people often die from a fall. Falls are dangerous, especially when you're very old. Falls can kill you. Okay, you can die from a fall. One tumble, hit the ground, blah. It's a wrap. I don't think that that's somebody you should be picking for president of the United States. So, should we? The question really here is forget partisanship, all of that stuff. Should people like Donald Trump, Joe Biden, old ass geriatric fucking brain dead people who can't walk or can't walk up a flight of stairs, should these be people who are being president of the United States? Abso-fucking-lutely not. And that's the conclusion of this. So again, if you are sitting there with all of the evidence that he has dementia, him substituting names of recent events or recent politicians with politicians from decades ago, if you're going to take that and say, oh no, that's not dementia, and then you watch a guy who doesn't even have the basic motor skills just to walk up a flight of stairs without completely collapsing. Again, let me repeat, this is not as if it's some kind of like minor trip that he just bounced back from. Everybody trips. This is like a collapse. I mean, what is that? I mean, he's going up, he rebounds off the first trip, and then he just collapses to the ground. I mean, this is embarrassing, dude. This is a laughing stock. And I've seen the video of Gerald Ford, like falling to the ground. That was embarrassing too. And Gerald Ford was old as fuck too. Like, stop fucking voting for old ass, people who can't recognize you from afar, or recognize who you are without telling them who you are. It's just, this is really bad. This is embarrassing. You do not want to pick somebody for president whose motor skills are so weak that they can't even walk up a flight of stairs without full-on collapsing. This is not a trip. And so if you're sitting there going, no, bro, he doesn't have dementia, bro. Trump, bro. Trump is dog shit, Biden is dog shit. Just because Trump is dog shit doesn't mean that Biden isn't dog shit. And just because Trump was dog shit doesn't mean you should vote in a politician who is also dog shit. That is so logically unsound, it's absolutely bonkers. You had so many options in the Democratic primary. This bumblefuck is what you went with? Really? You fucking clowns? Have higher standards than that, please, America. Stop being dumbasses. Start taking like real high standards for your president of the United States. This is the most powerful person in the world, and he can't even walk up a flight of stairs. He can't remember his sixth in line of succession as Secretary of Defense. The whole press conference is really dedicated to him. Can't even remember his name. Is this seriously who you want for president? And if you're sitting there in denial about him having dementia, I don't know what could convince you. I mean, he could come out and start talking about, oh, I had a meeting today with Margaret Thatcher, and Ronald Reagan. I mean, like, you'd say, like, no, bro, you just forgot the names, man. I forget names all the time, dude. Fuck out of here. Fuck you.